How everyone, this is Ty Williams. How everyone is doing today, and this is a wrestling 2021 prediction that I did, and also this idea is from a subscriber who want me to do a reading on wrestling, professional wrestling, and to see what's around wrestling this year. And also for anyone who question on me not doing monthly prediction videos is because I feel like every time I do a monthly reading, I feel drained for some reason. I don't know why, but I decided not to do it this year to see what is going on. So let's get started with the notes that I have in wrestling. Okay, what I have with wrestling in 2021 is that everyone will collaborate with each other, have special projects with each other. I do see that AEW is going to work with NXT. I do see New Japan going to work with AEW or other promotions as well. I feel that Tony Khan is trying to step up and trying to be a leader this year, but I do see that social media is messing with his clear judgment on how to book a show and how to book a storyline. I know that he's a good, sweet guy, Tony Khan, but I feel that this is the time for you to step your game up and be a good boss. Vince McMahon, I do see Vince McMahon gonna have some health issues that will make him step down or forced to step down by a scandal in WWE. You will know later on in this video. I do see that women wrestlers are retiring from the business to start a new chapter in their life. I do see that some of the women want to have families, want to settle down with their families, want to have kids, and I feel like women wrestlers question about what they really want in their life, and I feel like some of them want to get married and have kids, and I feel that they have a choice to retire from wrestling, but however, they will kind of regret it when lots of new women come in the picture that going to change the forefront. I do see there going to be a bit of a big gap between women wrestlers or women who just want to manage. That's it. There's nothing wrong with being a manager as a woman or as a man, but I do see that women are stepping up the game this year, and they're gonna change the game this year. Like Rhea Ripley, she's gonna be a major star. Dakota Kai gonna be a major star too. Indie hardware or indie wrestling gonna be amazing this year. Well, Scotty Blackheart. I love Scotty Blackheart. I feel like Scotty Blackheart represent what a woman wrestler is supposed to be. Take bumps, take risks, be the baldiest bitch in wrestling or whatever. She gonna change the game, and she gonna make people love women's wrestling and respect women wrestling, because I do see that she gonna change the forefront of what a woman wrestler is and what a wrestler is. And I feel like Triple H got some good hope for her, but however, Vince McMahon. So that is what I got with the general reading. So you're going to be lots of retirements this year. So yes, speaking of retirement, I do see some of your old favorite wrestlers are going to return in wrestling out of their retirement, and they're gonna be in interesting storylines that builds new characters. And this time they have to create a good storyline to help old wrestlers bring new stars. And I feel that WWE and AEW and other wrestling promotion fail of building new stars. The only company that make new stars without the old wrestlers returning to the company in the show is NXT. And the reason why I said NXT has something similar to New Japan Pro Wrestling. They focus on wrestlers. They focus on their character. They focus on matches that make sense and get people edge in their seat. And one thing about NXT, they know how to book amazing psychology matches in NXT. And even got women wrestling matches is 10 times good than the main roster in WWE. So Triple H did his thing. But we gotta go to AEW because I got some notes down about AEW, honey. And I hope some of them come out true and some of them come out don't, because I feel like AEW gonna bring out the fire, bring out something new, bring out the controversy, bring out the scandal. Oh, AEW gonna bring everything this year. And I could see there are new changes, new ideas, new locations, new titles. Titles gonna be upgraded. Like I could see the women's title, the AEW women's title, will be taken seriously this time and will be upgraded as a bigger title. Instead of seeing that tiny small title, we're gonna see a big title for All Elite Wrestling Woman Champion. And I think that's why they did a tournament for the number one contender match, to find the star, to find the it girl. And right now, AEW is so pressured to find that it girl and make her as a star in AEW, because I feel that if this girl come to AEW and build a woman division around her and a title and give women a chance to be who they are as wrestlers instead of being just there with no storyline, make them look like they don't know what they're doing. They surround themselves with Brandy Rose. It's over. And I feel like that's gonna be a huge problem in AEW too, because I know that Cody and Brandy have this ego problem when it comes to All About Them. You know, like Cody have this way about him that people like, but people don't like, because he have this way of connecting with people, but if you see his actions, it make you a bit question about him. And Brandy is the same way too. And I feel like this particular woman who gonna be in this tournament gonna cause I will not say cause, but it's gonna expose what is really going on with the women's division, what really is going down behind the scenes. And I feel like this woman could be like Tessa Blanchard. This woman could be Tyler Valkyrie. This woman could be Maki Ito. Like, this woman had to have that strong personality that she doesn't care what anybody thinks about her. She's all about being respected. She's all about being a good wrestler and being a good leader in the women's division. And she going to change the game, because I feel like she gonna be AEW biggest hope for the women's division. And the issue is that if she come to AEW, and yes, there gonna be new wrestlers gonna come in this year, but I'm not gonna say names. But this particular woman, she gonna lit the fire on the women's division, and people gonna talk about it. And I feel like she's gonna expose Brandy Rose and Cody Rose about not so nice things backstage, or I feel like one of her fans questioned Cody and Brandy actions around her. It's not Jade, for real. It's not Jade, but it's someone who we've seen before, someone you don't respect to see in AEW. And when this woman come, oh man, you're gonna see Brandy Rose, Cody Rhodes true colors. You're gonna see Kenny Omega true colors on women's wrestling. Like, everything gonna be exposed in AEW, and I feel that there's gonna be a huge issue on the women's division that caused Cody and Brandy to separate themselves from Kenny Omega and that girl. So, I feel that someone in the elite, someone who is Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rose, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, will probably gonna step down because of backstage drama or personal decisions that I feel like somebody is stepping down this year. Like, I feel like how I say this. I feel like, I know that, okay, the Young Bucks will not step down. I see the Young Bucks not gonna step down. The Young Bucks gonna be passionate about their commitment to AEW. I don't see Cody Rhodes gonna step down either. I feel like he's very determined about it. But the only two people, and I would say 50-50 chance, is Brandy Rose and Kenny Omega. that will might step down from their position and just to retired, or you have to think retired, or just step to the limelight to get a way of wrestling a bit. So I did say AEW gonna have new titles or create new championship titles for the women wrestlers, like the AEW Women Tag Team belts and mixed tag team belts as well. I feel like Tony Khan is taking this risk about the intergender matches. This time, I feel like he's gonna try the intergender matches because of NXT did a intergender matches and people got crazy over it. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna do it too. And this time I'm gonna make a title about an intergender tag team title about it. Tony Khan and AEW gonna experience LGBTQ issues within AEW and within the wrestling community. They're gonna witness a lot of homophobia in their fandom, in their wrestling company. They're gonna witness homophobic slurs, or did a storyline that defends that. I say that defend or that that disrespect the LGBTQ community. So if I was Tony Khan and AEW, I will be careful of what you put out there about the LGBTQ community and educate the homophobic people about their prejudice against gay people or people who are bisexual, trans, and queer. So what I have, there are going to be a few wrestlers going to MLW from AEW. That is what I see, or MLW gonna work with AEW. Tony Khan is starting to do a lot of storytelling matches or storylines for women wrestlers and other wrestlers. I feel like Tony Khan is trying to find a woman who have wrestling experience, who know how to wrestle, who have great charisma on a mic and skill inside the ring. And he feels that he doesn't want to hurt Cody's feelings. I feel like everybody is tiptoe around Cody Rhodes of doing the women's division. And I don't know, should I do a reading on Cody Rhodes and his idea of women wrestling? But my intuition tell me to do it. Literally do it, because I feel like he got the brass knuckles in AEW. I'm not trying to be a hater towards Cody Rhodes or Brandy Rhodes. It's something about those two are like the power couple in AEW, and they're gonna make sure they're gonna be a powerful couple in AEW, and no one not gonna outshine them. That is what I see. So that being said, and this is what I have with AEW, and I feel like AEW gonna have a terrible start, but a bright ending, a good ending. So I want to see what else I wrote too. I feel like they're gonna have great storylines this year. So let's see about next is NXT. And one thing about NXT is that NXT is the next new breed of professional wrestling. I do see they're gonna take over wrestling in a big way and a changeable way where people are becoming wrestling fans because of it. I feel that all wrestling companies need some fresh ideas and a fresh start to bring something interesting new in. And what I'm seeing with NXT is that I see that Triple H is not like Vince McMahon. I feel like Triple H is willing to work with other promotions and do this crossover between his wrestlers and other wrestlers who's coming to the company. He's not Vince McMahon, but however, I do see that he is stepping up to replace Vince McMahon along with Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon. So I see him like taking charge of NXT, but also in WWE as well. I could see him more focused than ever. I could see him being crazy creative. And not only that, I do see him bringing lots of positive energies in NXT, and lots of people want to work with him because he's a type of guy that he's not really petty like that, but more of he's focused on wrestling and the wrestling business. So I could see him just strategizing on what is best in wrestling. He know what he's doing, and he understand what he's doing, and you can tell that he understand what he's doing because people don't question his motives, people don't question his ideas. But however, he's like a mathematician that solves equations, solves problems within his own company and other wrestling companies as well. So what I'm getting with Triple H and NXT is that he knows that there are lots of people focused on women's wrestling because women's wrestling is so in, because there are more gay men, bisexual men, and even women who is so into women's wrestling, and he's gonna try to find a way to make heterosexual males respect women wrestling. And he want women wrestling to be more respected and not a joke. He take women wrestling seriously in NXT. He want women's wrestler to shine. It's not all about the sexism in NXT. It's all about equal equality. That's what I like about Triple H. Triple H doesn't really discriminate against males and females. He see them like, if you a wrestler, bring it. If you a wrestler, bring it. If you a manager, bring it. What type of background you come from, you gotta bring it in NST. And NST is all about the next big thing in wrestling, and that's what Triple H is focused on. And also, I do see that Triple H is doing a computer game on NST. So expect Triple H make announcement on NST video games news or coming soon. I do see that Triple H is hiring Hall of Famers in NST as a coach, as a producer, or being part of the creative team. I see Triple H doing that. What else? I see that Triple H gonna make more relatable storylines to the fans, the casual fans. Like, he wants to reach the casual fans than the hardcore fans, because he feels that the hardcore fans will watch anything that appears right in front of them. And Triple H knows this. So Triple H probably like, okay, we gotta go through the casual fans or a non-wrestling fans who don't watch wrestling. And I feel that Triple H is doing something that no other promoter do before. He is taking a risk. Like, I could see him moving his show to Tuesday nights. And if that happened, that's a good thing, because that would help him to bridge the gap between NXT, WWE, and AEW. Because if he put NXT with AEW, it's like people will watch AEW and not NXT. So he did a smart business strategy of putting the show on Tuesday. So it will give him time on who is really watching NXT on that particular night, and what he gonna do to connect with the people watch the show. He got lots of ideas, but I think that his main idea and his main goal is to work with AEW, work with New Japan Pro Wrestling, work with other promotions to build this idea. So that is what I see. I do see that he gonna have a very loving workplace environment this year, so it's not gonna be too much drama in NXT, but he gonna have a new location because there are so much wrestlers coming in this year that signed with WWE. So he's gonna be a handful, and now he's gonna look for a new location with a bigger location for the wrestler could train and do moves and stuff like that. So I feel like Triple H is into social media as well. I feel like it's something to do with social media. I feel like he is following the Young Bucks. I feel like Triple H is following the Young Bucks playlist. You know how the Young Bucks do being the elite on YouTube? I feel like he is taking a risk of doing his own spin of the after NXT segment in YouTube. Like, you know how like NXT, the show went off the air, and we be like, what's going on, what's happening, and then we go to YouTube and check it out on YouTube and see the aftermath and what's gonna happen next Tuesday. And I have a feeling I'm gonna be on next Tuesday. So I feel like Triple H is getting the job done in NXT. What I have with Triple H is that he is working with Vince McMahon about a huge angle with Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, and AEW. And I feel like Vince McMahon is pretty stubborn about this, because I feel like Vince McMahon, he's old school and he's all about competitive, like company versus company. But I feel like Triple H is talking him out, saying like, look, Vince McMahon, it's best that we work with other companies and make other companies stand out. Like, he doesn't have nothing to lose no more. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like Triple H told Vince McMahon, you don't have nothing to lose. If you work with Tony Khan and AEW, you have plenty to gain. So that's what I see. Triple H is gonna have a tournament for the new mixed tag team belts that is coming this year. So I feel like the tournament of the mixed tag team belt or mixed match challenge gonna happen after WrestleMania or this summer. So you're gonna see a man and a woman gonna be crowned the mixed match champions, or the international champ, not the international champ, the intergender tag team champions, after WrestleMania or the summer, between like June or July or August, one of those months or dates. Okay, what else? Triple H is doing a lot of improvement on the women's division. Like always, I feel that he sees that most women have potential to be the top stars, and they always have a good storyline. I feel like he's working on storylines on women's wrestlers, or storyline that relate to women's, and make it more relatable and interesting. It's kind of like the Sasha Banks versus Bayley one. He liked that a lot, and I think that he's trying to find that passion, or find that one girl who could do it. And there are lots of women in NXT is different and have star power. And also I do see that he is building star power on the males too. And I see a whole lot of new age styles in wrestling in NXT when it comes to the women and the men. I feel like his idea for NXT is more like everyone have an opportunity to be a superstar,
to be the top wrestler, to be the best wrestler in the world. That is NXT. And Triple H is going to do an amazing job this year. And I have this feeling that Triple H will nail it this time. And he's going to be the one that going to save wrestling. I could see it. He's going to be the one of the promoters that going to save wrestling from failing, for not being what it used to be. But it's more of him taking a risk, taking charge to make wrestling interesting again. It takes a storyline to make people invested. And Triple H know that all his wrestlers should be more believable, more interesting, more different, more unique, because he see them all wrestlers can do amazing things, but it take him to mold the wrestlers and to make them who they are today. And I do see that there are newcomers coming to NXT, and they gonna change NXT around with good storylines and good everything. And also I see that Triple H has talked to Vince McMahon to bring certain wrestlers to come to NXT, like he did with Charlotte, and that was a bad idea. Ugh. When he did with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, that was terrible. That was, ugh. And now Charlotte buried Ripley, but however, Ripley, she's kicking ass, right? She's kicking ass. Like, she is not going nowhere. She's not. She's staying NXT. And Triple H know this. Like, people who know that Rhea Ripley have star power and got that talent, Triple H is fighting for her to stay in NXT. Like, really fine, because he see that Vince McMahon is ruining his talent and bury his talent, because Vince McMahon is a petty guy. Plain and simple. You know that Vince McMahon is a petty dude, like doing copyrights on other wrestling companies and doesn't want to work with other wrestling companies and put wrestlers' contract on hold. And even if the wrestler refused not to sign a new contract, he will bury them or treat them like garbage. Look at what John Moxley said when he left WWE. So Vince McMahon is a really, really petty dude. And I think that Triple H will stand by his word and by his commitment to make Vince McMahon to understand that wrestling is not what it used to be. Society is not what it used to be. He has to bring Vince McMahon down to earth. Despite Vince McMahon is a good businessman, he knows what he's doing, but however, I feel like Vince McMahon is not what he used to be. Then Triple H knows this, and I feel like Triple H will step up, and Triple H will not back down. So that is what I'm seeing with NXT, and you're gonna see lots of interesting matches for women wrestlers in NXT, like gimmick matches, like a submission match, a cage match, a first blood match, you name it, NXT gonna be involving, like be up the top in wrestling. And I see this. I do see that Triple H is very intuitive and he know what he's doing. I feel like if Triple H figure what his show need, sky is the limit. So that's just what I got with the prediction of NXT. So let's go to the next one. Next is WWE. Oh boy. Got my notes down right here, boy. WWE is the last one. Oh boy. What I got with WWE, there are going to be a lot of lawsuits on WWE, around WWE, and also I see that WWE are putting gag orders on wrestling websites because of the things that they don't want to come out. I see that Vince McMahon is trying to shut down spoils. You know what spoil is, right? Where spoils is like they reveal what's going to happen next week or this week. So Vince McMahon is trying to stop the spoils in wrestling websites. So you're going to see a lot of lawsuits, a lot of problems with WWE because of Vince McMahon. And also I do see that lots of wrestlers are trying to leave WWE or trying to terminate their contract with WWE because of issues with WWE and Vince McMahon, like the whole Twitch and social media and other things that Vince McMahon is doing. And Vince McMahon is his worst enemy this year. And the reason why I say this, I don't know what's going on with Vince McMahon, but I feel like it's something wrong with him mentally. Not physically, but mentally. I don't know that he have dementia or have some type of, he doesn't remember certain things, or he's not grasping what's around him. And I feel that's why people is taking advantage of him backstage or the office, because he know that he is struggling with some mental issue. Not no mental illness, but like you know how like when you get older, your mind is not what it used to be when you were younger. That's what Vince McMahon is doing right now. And that's why I feel like Vince McMahon is going to destroy his own company. Because he feels that he still got power. He still got power, but the way he is acting rub people the wrong way. And other people is very worried about him as well. Like, this is not the same Vince McMahon in the early 80s and 90s. He is a old guy who is struggling to be on top of things. And I feel like Vince McMahon has so much stuff in his plate, in his mind, to not complete the thing that he want to do and want to have. But the issue is that there are lots of people around him are not really helping him. It's like no one come up to him and say, like, hey, Vince McMahon, I feel like this is a bad idea, or Vince McMahon, are you sure about this? Are you cool about this? And Vince McMahon will be in his own world and not paying attention. So that's what I'm seeing in this reading. I feel that's why Triple H and Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon had to step in and fix the situation for him. I do see that Vince McMahon is not well right now. I feel like Vince McMahon need to rest completely. I feel like Vince McMahon need to rest. Let Stephanie McMahon, let Triple H, Shane McMahon, and his wife work with WWE behind the scenes. Like, Vince McMahon really, really need to rest because he's not good right now. What I got is that someone who is a powerful figure in WWE is going to jail. It could be someone who is powerful, worked backstage for a long time. It's not a wrestler. It might be a wrestler, but it's someone who's behind the scene, who got so much power, so much authority, and this person is going to jail. It's not Vince McMahon. It's someone who is powerful. And I think this person did Vince McMahon dirty for a long time. And also, I feel like this person did other wrestlers dirty for a long time as well. And I feel like this person deserves to be in jail for what they done. I'm not gonna get into it, but somebody powerful in WWE is going to jail. I do see that, like I said before, Triple H is gonna step up and take over WWE when Vince McMahon is gone and he is resting. I feel like Triple H will take charge and he gonna do a bold decision, have a huge storyline with Kenny Omega and AEW Invasion, but he knows that everyone is watching and everyone is like keeping it up, and I think that's the reason why I see WWE is putting gag orders on wrestling websites and wrestling insiders, telling them do not post anything that will happen this year or next week. Let the fans be surprised. So I feel like he's trying to keep everything in secret. Triple H and Tony Khan. WWE gonna face a tax fraud about their products, about their business and charities that cause a huge scandal. And I feel like the liberals and the Democrats is coming after WWE because WWE have, I would not say WWE have a connection with the Trump's family, but I feel like the liberals and the Democrats coming after WWE because of Vince McMahon's friendship with Donald Trump. That's all I have to say. A huge scandal gonna change wrestling in WWE. I feel like WWE gonna have a huge scandal yet again that gonna change wrestling. It's like the Me Too movement, and oh wow, I feel like former wrestlers gonna tell their experience of what happened to them in WWE that caused a lot of change in wrestling and a lot of lawsuits that people will find out soon. So this is what I have for right now. So this is Ty Williams. Good day and